Hey guys, it's General Wolski, and I'm going to be finishing my middle school career with 8th grade. Now, 8th grade is the best school year of my life. I loved 8th grade. When I started the year, I made some major changes because I saw some major changes needed to be done. So I grabbed the bull by the horns, and the first thing I did was work on my hair. I cut it short like everybody else was doing, so now I didn't have to deal with so much hair, and I had way too much hair, and now, you know, I got some good-ass hair. Anyway, so I came to the year, I was looking good. The year started, made some new friends really quickly. Actually, every single class I had at least 3 friends in. So it made, I loved going to each class because I would get to see those friends every single class. It just made school easy and a lot less pressure because I always had friends around me. And one of the big things I did is I didn't do football because football was just so torturous in 7th grade, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to like juggle that Xbox and 8th grade all in one, hand. So I dropped football, and instead I started going to the gym, lifting weights and such. And football is pretty much you ran and then you did push-ups, which works on muscle, but it didn't really target anywhere. So I started lifting weights, and I got kind of, I don't know, I don't want to sound like a jackass, but I got stronger. Yeah, I got a little bit stronger, and I got more self-confidence. So I also started to work on my style because in 7th grade, I had basically 3 shirts, 2 jackets, and 2 pairs of jeans, and I would switch those out every day for a week. I know that sounds disgusting, and it was. That's so pathetic. But in 8th grade, I went to the store and bought like 20 different pairs of clothes, and I had my outfit. So I started to feel better about myself, and people noticed that and they wanted to be around me more. So that's what happened. And I wasn't gonna let myself get sucked into being the stupid class clown again. So I dropped that. I didn't bother being the class clown. I decided to be the nice guy, the guy that never says anything to piss anybody off. And that's what I was, and got me a lot of friends. People loved talking to me, and it led to a great year. And it also led to a girl actually having a crush on me. Like, for real? This had never happened before since like 3rd grade, and I was in 3rd grade when I was 8. I'm 14, and a girl has a crush on me. I was like, whoa, this hasn't happened in like 7 years, 6, 7 years. Like, it was mind blowing. And no, I didn't do anything on that situation. I heard she liked me because I was too scared, too shy. But if I look back on that now, if I put myself in the same position, I would have done it in an instant because I have even more self-confidence now than I did last year. And as far as my teachers went, I liked all my teachers except for my math teacher. And the reason is she loved, I'm bad at math, so she loved picking at me and embarrassing me in front of the class. She loved like asking me a question. She's like, well, what's the answer to x plus y equals 3? Is like, I don't know. And then she would yell at me, and the whole class would like stare at me awkwardly like, this kid's so stupid, and stuff like that. And I didn't like math class because math class was the one class I didn't have any friends in. Not because they thought I was weird, but because they were weird. They were like the nerds of the school, all in one math class, and I was in it too. Actually, everybody called my class the retard class because nobody liked that class, and it was a terrible class. I didn't like my people in my class. All right, so as far as my favorite teacher that year was Mrs. Well, I'm not gonna say her name. She was my social studies teacher, and she didn't like me, but I liked her. I thought she was a cool teacher, but she did not like me as a student, but I liked her as a teacher. And she would always yell at me in class, and I would just stand there. I would just look at her and smile. And that made her even angrier at me because she thought I wasn't taking her seriously. But it was a lot of fun, and 8th grade was my best year. I literally have no complaints about 8th grade. I can't think of a dark time in 8th grade that I didn't like. Really, the whole year was great. And it drastically changes my outlook on school, and I got a good group of friends that I hang out with now. I couldn't be happier. And because of 8th grade was so good, 9th grade is just as good. And I don't know, maybe I'll cover 9th grade at the end when the year ends. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying the series. I'm glad if you guys are enjoying the series. Give the video a rating, and possibly if you're a new viewer, maybe you could subscribe, because I want to kind of get my channel off the ground. So comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for listening.